Valverde. Cambiasso. Oh, nice touch. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Baumgartner. Sabitzer. Great run on the overlap here. And it's Bernardo Silva. Schmidt. Danso.
There will be
Schmidt.
1 minute added time.
Posch. Lima gets into some space.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room.
And it's half-time here. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
And the cutback. Van Dijk is there, and he can get that clear. Valverde. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Bernardo Silva tries making a foray down the right. And Messi! There it is!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So we have our breakthrough.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second.
In for a header! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, he's had so much room to...
Kane! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket and some! A finish right from the top draw! And there's the goal they've been looking for. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Schmidt really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Kane. Tonali. Cambiasso. Now it's Mbappe. He has found the way through. Danso did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Posch.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Posch. Lima. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Valverde.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And Bernardo Silva! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Substitution on the field. Number 2.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Federico Valverde. Coming on the field, number 25, Akanji. Number 66,
Sabitzer.
Alexander Arnold. Substitution.
Can you latch on to this? That's really good defending. And here's Arnautovic. Now it's Kane. Mbappe.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Mbappe. Akanji. Now Mbappe. Bernardo Silva. And Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Messi. He's gone for goal! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
Number 9.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Mbappe. Number 8. Tonali. Coming on the field. Number 47.
Sabitzer.
Phil Foden. Number 7. Son
Great
Heung-min.
defending, strong and
Number
determined.
6. Substitution in progress.
Now that's well seen too. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Sturger. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. That is ended up in no man's land. Sturger. Akanji. Son Heung-min. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Not the most accurate pass. Sturger. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Now it's Foden. Oh, nicely intercepted.
There will be 3
And the number on the
added
board
time.
is 3. Messi has found the net here, of course. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. And he's being shifted off it. Sturger. Austria finding their passes. And the referee brings it to a close. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
everybody,
clear
and
evening.
welcome to
The
today.
conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Mbappe, looking for the runner. Valverde, Mbappe, he is through here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Has a look and has a go. Oh, that was no routine save.
Tonali actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Cleared away. Wales are looking to go forward now. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Kane. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Mbappe goes on a charge down the left.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And that has left him in a heap. Valverde. Now it's Bernardo Silva. And no, he's seen through all of that. Still goalless. Stood up well to him there. Valverde has given away a free kick. Cambiasso wins the duel this time. And the pass is intercepted. And now the breakaway. And he's been shifted off it. Ruben Dias. For Valverde. Bernardo Silva. Now Tonali. Cambiasso.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Valverde. And it's Bernardo Silva. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's shifting through the gears here. And he's gone looking for safety. He's cleared it out of harm's way. They get a throw in. Quick look, then plays it in. Goalkeeper's ball. Can he pull it off? Wanted to outwit the keeper, but a shade off target.
Look, you've got to have the perfect feel in your boots to pull those off.
Mbappe. Valverde. It's Bernardo Silva. Valverde. And here's Bernardo Silva. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Valverde. And here's Kane. Yamal! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Valverde. It's a good foot in there. Yamal! And he's there to get it away.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he's had it nicked away. Yamal. He's found a way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Aim forwards. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Cambiasso. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. So there was the first half.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. Pinches it off him.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Tonali. And it's Bernardo Silva.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's quick to snatch it back. It's Van Dijk. Ruben Dias. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, they've got to deny him time and space, and that's one way of ensuring it.
Oh, such a clever touch. Tonali. Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That's tidy. And it's Bernardo Silva. Tonali. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Bernardo Silva. Tonali. Cambiasso. He's played it back.
And now they've got a chance to start again.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Nice control. And now they can clear their lines. Yamal! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Substitution for Wales, number 10.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 17. Substitutions taking place.
Bernardo Silva.
Foden. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time. Foden.
Mbappe!
Oh, really well played.
Oh, sweet feet. Goes down, but nothing given.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And it's Kane. Wales do have a chance to counter here. And he's going to have his name taken.
Substitution for Wales, number 24. Coming on the field is number 5. Substitution.
Foden.
Spread out to the left. He's in plenty of space here, and he's managed to get free. Tries a shot! Really well taken goal. And he's got what he came for, his 20th goal.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
So, the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh, lovely bit of skill. Very much into the last knockings. Alexander-Arnold did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Two minutes to be added on. Mbappe goes on a run down the left wing. Mbappe out for a throw. Not the most accurate pass. That's that, the end. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Kane picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. We have already started here. Wirtz. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offensively as he does defensively. He seems to have a great instinctive understanding of when to move forward, and that means he rarely gets caught out of position on the counter-attack. He should be a key player for this team.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Valverde, and it's Bernardo Silva.
That's going in strongly.
Now it's Havertz. He's had it taken off him. Gross. No, he's not getting past him there. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Mittelstädt. Wirtz. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Valverde. And it's Kane. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Quarter of an hour played.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
And he's managed to get free. Now it's Havertz. No, he refuses to take the bait. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Wirtz. That has been cut short. Gross. Well, that is one way to stop him. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That's the throw. Germany are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
He's looking wide. Cambiasso. Nubel can claim that. Wirtz. Musiala. Yamal. And it's Bernardo Silva. And that's shot at goal! Has another goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
Lamine Yamal simply had to find something instinctive because of the unexpected way the ball came loose.
Couldn't squeeze it through. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Kimmich. Gnabry. He's picked his way through. And he was quick to react. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And Dijk does well to get it back. Mbappe.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Kane unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. Gnabry. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Gross. Oh, that's fabulous. Yamal. For Valverde. Valverde going full tilt down the right-hand side. Rudiger. Kimmich. Pavlovic. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Yamal. That's good running with the ball. Now it's Valverde. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Bernardo Silva. Shot could be on. There's the hit! Gnabry. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least defensively.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Pavlovic. Musiala. Pinches it off him. Mbappe. Bernardo Silva. Pavlovic. Bernardo Silva with the foul. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Mbappe. Valverde. Oh, some tackle that. Now who's going to be first to this? Mittelstadt. To Havertz. He won't be happy with that one. Gross.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Tonali. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Now that looks a decent ball. Tar can get it clear. And he's being shifted off it. Pavlovic. Tar. Mittelstadt.
The attendance for
It
this
is
match
still
was
anyone's game, 0-0.
71,649.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Kimmich. Now it's Gnabry. Cambiasso. For Valverde. And it's Kane. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Substitution on the field. Number 19, Yamal. Number 22,
Mittelstadt.
Federico Valverde. Coming on the field,
Pavlovic.
number 47,
Gross.
Phil
Whistle's
Foden.
gone, that's a foul.
Number 6,
And no surprise, that's a booking. That'll be a throw-in. That is good strength. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Alexander-Arnold.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Big relief, it just needed better contact.
What a fabulous run.
Substitution
OK,
taking
it didn't
place.
come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Pavlovic. Kimmich. And here's Kane. Kane! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Pavlovic. Gross. For Musiala. Havertz. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And they're quick to get it back. He is through here. And he's heaved it away. It's gone for a throw-in. So there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Coming on the field is
Tonali.
number 44.
Nicely weighted ball. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Fagioli.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Fiddles it through. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Kane showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. It's Kane! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Well, played through for the wide man. Foden kept his eye on it, and he's there. Mbappe is wide and looking to get onto this. Brandt. He has found the way through. Lovely feet. Kimmich is charging up on the overlap. And that has left him in a heap. Just eases him off the ball. It's a sweet ball, that. He's got away. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's in! And surely that has won the day! How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Coming on the field.
So the first goal of the game.
Messi.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes.
Substitution.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Kimmich appears to be in some real discomfort. Is it his leg?
Yeah, and you know, I think it appears to have been bothering him for a while.
Looks as though he's going to see if he can shake it off.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Messi.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Brandt. Pavlovic. And we're done. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Fagioli taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And here's Kane. Mbappe.
Now it's Bernardo Silva.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
More and more pressure on the ball here.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, this team has a great engine room in the shape of this guy, Tchouaméni. The Frenchman being a robust, relentless pressing machine who also excels in ball retention and recycling. I noticed he's surprisingly good at progressing play when on the ball too. Keep watching him.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much.
Barcola.
To Messi.
Camavinga. Hernandez.
Oh, it's Dembele. Mbappe. There's the hit! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That was a given. It always was.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Saliba. He's looking to set free a runner. Cambiasso gets a foot in here.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Now it's Kane.
Now it's Bernardo Silva.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Here's
Messi!
Koundé.
Tries to clear.
Barcola.
In with the challenge.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Dembele.
And that is out of play.
Gets a good foot in there.
Tonali. Cambiasso.
Now Mbappe.
Tonali. Nicely spread. Messi providing an outlet on that flank.
Shot a goal!
And we have our very first corner. Backward it goes.
Tries a shot!
Well, now
In for the pieces!
Konate with the clearance. Camavinga.
Oh, it's Dembele.
Cambiasso.
Does well to stand firm and defend it. And it's Conte.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Great position here. And he's heaved it away.
There's the shot! Messi. Bernardo Silva.
Oh, he's found support out wide.
It's Kane!
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away.
Mbappe, Ruben Dias,
Was in no mood for any of that.
Mbappe, Tonali. Tonali takes control of it and he's on the move. Bernardo Silva, foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area.
This is about as perfect a free kick position as you could wish for.
Messi!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Alexander-Arnold.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Dembele has created one goal already. Saliba. Dembele. And it's Conte. Just eases him off the ball. Valverde. Kane. Conte.
Barcola.
Hernandez. Dembele. Dembele.
Purring through the gears.
Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Dembele. Mbappe.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Valverde. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's half-time here.
So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And we are back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And he is going into that little black book. Chouameni. Koundé. And it's Bernardo Silva.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Now it's Kane. And they've got rid. Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
Cambiasso.
And here's Mbappe. Passing nice and neat. Camavinga did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Nice physical challenge. Dembele. Mbappe.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Bernardo Silva. He's chosen to go back.
Not a lot more he could do there. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
He's found a way through. Chouameni.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Kane. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away
Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Quality ball. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe!
They've got to be quick to recover this.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 11. À sa place, le numéro 7. Attention,
Foden!
changement.
No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Now it's Mbappe. Picked out brilliantly. And the shot! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Barcola really ought to have made that count. He made all the right moves.
Le numéro 6. À leur place,
Tchouaméni with the
le
short
numéro
one.
9. Le numéro 4.
Olise! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Half an hour gone in the second half. Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Olise. And the shot!
Alexander-Arnold.
Gets good distance on it.
France clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And here's Mbappe! He should have put that one away.
Mbappe really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Ruben Dias gets it away. A real chance if he can get through. Tries to get it clear. Time is running out here.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Succumbs to the pressure. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Konate. Here's Tchouaméni. And it's Rabiot. Done delicately. Foden. Tonali. Akanji. Akanji. Now Foden. Thuram has it in a wide position. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, didn't catch it right. He rises! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Son Heung-min. He's a sharp little ball here. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Real chance here!
Look, there has to be more.
And that will be it. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the way the manager has stormed down the tunnel.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
The action has already started.
And it's pulled back.
Now it's Kane. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
There's been a lot of people raving about Billy Gilmour, and it's not hard to see why. Praised for his ball skills, which some said were world-class when he was at an extremely young age. A lot of play.
Decent hit! That's a half-decent try. And here's Kane. It's Kane! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, the work rate to win the ball back was fantastic, and it set up the opportunity. That's great effort.
Bernardo Silva with the foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Mbappe! And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Christie. Good spot, he's seen the run.
He's found the way through.
Can he finish? It's run loose.
Oh, it's fallen kindly here.
He will be livid with himself.
Bernardo Silva. That is good alertness.
Quarter of an hour played. Bernardo Silva puts his foot on the gas. Bernardo Silva.
Oh, that's fabulous.
And the finish! Christie gets good distance on it. He's having a go! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Christie showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Gilmour. Now it's Adams. Mbappe. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Cambiasso
Gets over and intercepts. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
and it's Bernardo Silva.
Yamal. Spread neatly. Scotland were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Can he finish? There it is! The breakthrough strike!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
It's a promising run he's making on the right.
Bernardo Silva. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score.
McTominay.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Christie.
Look, it's a run defences dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Oh, smashing header! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Bernardo Silva. Christie. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's lofted through here. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
McGinn.
That's been cut out, well
There
played.
will be 1 minute added time.
Bernardo Silva.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Bernardo Silva. Kane! Ooh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes.
So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game,
Everyone
most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we are back underway.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
No, that's been intercepted. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
McTominay.
Scotland ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there, looking for the run.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. McGinn.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Robertson.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
That is ended up in no man's land.
Still just a single goal between the sides.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
It's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Christie.
Kane has given away a free kick. And he is going into that little black book.
Substitution on the field. Number 19, Yamal. Coming on the field is number 66, Alexander-Arnold.
Adams.
The attendance for
Oh,
this
that's well
match was
spotted.
71,550.
Quarter of an hour into the second half.
Valverde.
Big header! And it's come back out to him. No mistake! And with that goal comes comfort.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
The most accurate pass. McTominay. Valverde. And Cambiasso. Tonali.
He's in plenty of space here.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Cambiasso.
Now it's Valverde. Keeper sees it all the way.
Christie, and he's had it nicked away.
Nice ball, and he might be in here. Gilmore.
Christie. Christie.
Oh no, no circumventing this opponent.
And it's Bernardo Silva. Well, that pass isn't the best.
Robertson. Kane does well to get it back. Adams.
Christie.
Well timed, excellent interception. Mbappe looking to penetrate opposition lines. Shot a goal! They are rampant! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Kane really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
His third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
A case now of complete control. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Engages and forces him off the ball. Just 5 minutes remaining now.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Kane. Alexander-Arnold.
Alexander-Arnold
Had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Oh, what a pass! Over to the left. And that will be the final act. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. It's Kane! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And here's Morata. He's looking wide. Bernardo Silva. Not the most accurate pass. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Kane. Oh, that's fabulous.
Pedro Porro. Kubasi.
Now it's Morata. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He has found the way through. Yamal! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Plays a delicate ball. Hits one! And yes, it's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Bernardo Silva. He is through. Great chance! Now it's fallen loose again. And it's in. And again they hit the front. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bernardo Silva. Pedri. Morata, played out to the right. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. He's picked his way through.
Yamal.
Spain looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish.
It's Morata! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Tonali. Bernardo Silva. Front-footed pressing going on here.
Yamal.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Morata. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Pedri. He's got away.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And they've got a throw. Nico Williams gets into some space. Can he get away here? Climbs up big! It's there! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Not a manager, I think. It's all happening.
What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And he's had a hit! It's a loose ball. Tonali. Big chance! He's got a goal! And they've got their lead back. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
That is just the top drawer finish. He was always in control and couldn't have placed it any better.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yamal.
Spain ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there.
Yamal.
Yamal! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Valverde. And it's Bernardo Silva.
2 minutos de descuento.
Oh, nice touch.
Now Tonali. Zubimendi.
And we've reached half-time. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. So what a half. So many talking points, so many goals, so much drama. It's 3-2. There's the start of the second half.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Nico Williams. Pedri. And he's intervened well there. Tonali.
Mbappe. Valverde. And it's Bernardo Silva.
Now Ruben Diaz. Alexander-Arnold.
Has created one goal already. Valverde.
Passing is crisp and sharp.
Kane.
And that's a superb pass.
Kane is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Now it's Pedri.
Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Morata.
Morata stood his ground strongly. And the pass is intercepted.
Look at the space here.
Marino.
He's had a hit! He's scored! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And yes, it's him again. So all square, and not for the first time.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
And we have our very first corner.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Now it's Pedri.
Valverde.
Tonali. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
Mbappe.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was...
Terrific header. He can get that clear. That's a half-decent try.
Cambio de jugadores.
It's their second corner of the game.
In for a header.
That has been knocked clear.
Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Oh, he's dealt with that well.
And it's Bernardo Silva.
Cambiasso made a surge from fullback. as it turned out unsuccessfully. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
A heavy challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly.
Pedro Porro.
Gets a good foot in there. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Kubasi. Pedro Porro. Merino.
Donnarumma claims it.
Foden. And Alexander-Arnold. Tonali. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now. This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
And that should get the job done.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Now it's Mbappe. That's really well manoeuvred. He won't be happy with that one.
Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
And it's Kane. Merino. Yamal.
Tries a shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
El dorsal 11, el dorsal 2. Serán sustituidos.
They're avoiding the...
And it's been given away. He's had a shot! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! And it has to be said, an absolute gift. And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Spain complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Zubimendi. And here's Kane. Fagioli.
Out to the left it goes.
And he's managed to get free. He's cut it out. And he's quick to get it clear again.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Tonali wins the duel this time.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Zubimendi. Not too much. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
Yellow or red? It is red.
Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Laporte. Time added on 4 minutes. Pedri. Here's Oyarzabal. Now there's a fine ball.
That was superb goalkeeping.
Look. And there goes the final whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see.
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Listen, despite the loss, they have to take something from this. I think the coach will...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world.
Tries a shot! They've scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
And that really is so impressive.
After 3 minutes is...
Turkey are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Yilmaz. Yildiz.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Oh, shooting chance! Valverde is there to clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Now that's well seen too. Demiral. Bardakci. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. O'Malley promptly onto that, and that is that. Aktokolu providing an outlet on that flank. It is a corner. Up for a header! No, not the best of headers. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Messi. Oh, that's nice. Bernardo Silva. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Looking for options for movement. Yilmaz. Oh, that's fabulous. Cambiasso. Foden goes on a run down the left wing. He's played him through. He's in plenty of space here. Goalkeeper's ball. Valverde looking understandably energised after his goal. And it's Bernardo Silva. Cambiasso. Picked out brilliantly. Kadiolu gets rid without sophistication. Van Dijk. For Valverde.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please...
Now the finish! Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Kukçu knocks it out wide. He'd have done well to reach that. Tonali. Bernardo Silva. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed. This is what good chemistry is all about.
Mbappe. Gets a good foot in there. Goulet. Foden.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Nice control. Foden.
Bardakci, tidy with his distribution, pinches it off him.
Looking for the runner.
Back to Kolu.
Oh, super find. Out for a throw. Bernardo Silva.
And he's there to belt it away. Donnarumma. Valverde.
There will be 1 minute added time.
The final seconds now. Valverde! He's got a goal! And with that goal comes comfort. And the first half is done. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time.
And we are back on the way.
And it's Bernardo Silva. And he's there to get it away.
Kajolu. And Bardakci.
This is the time you need that pace.
Kajolu. That's really well manoeuvred. Ruben Dias
Wins the duel this time.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Valverde has his eye on that match ball.
Well, I think he's got a great chance of ending up with a match ball, provided he doesn't get too carried away with his own personal target now. As long as he keeps working for his team, he should be fine.
Oh, no joy this time. Demiral attempts a clearance. That has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Valverde. Now this could be a chance. Decent hit! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Cambiasso.
There's a sharp little ball here.
That's Valverde.
Valverde looking to run onto it.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Goulet. That's a good ball out wide. And he cuts out the supply.
And claimed it back swiftly.
Yildiz. Tonali kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Valverde.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Kajolu.
And that's gone loose.
There they go, hunting in packs. Messi.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Foden. He's got away.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Mbappe. Number 47, Phil Foden.
Robertson has it in a wide position.
Number 22.
Oh, important interception.
Valverde.
Carvecci, and Kula, Yildiz.
The message is clear, none shall pass.
Number 7, Son Heung-min. Number 5,
Now it's Son Heung-min.
Robertson.
Good defending there,
Number
they've
6,
slammed the door in the faces of the opposition.
Carvecci, he has found a way through.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Mali is wide and looking to get onto this.
Chance! It's in! Back to within one! Interesting!
Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Substitution.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Turkey get themselves back into contention.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems.
Turkey need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, that is a good ball to find him.
Oyarzábal showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
That's been cut out, well played.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Messi, and he's managed to get free.
And Messi! It's in! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
2 up and very little time left.
That's at the end. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration.